Hey everybody, it's me, Jekarra. So today I want to tell you guys what's kind of been going on in my life recently. Um, I started a GoFundMe page because I found out recently that I need hearing aids in both my ears. So I'm gonna just explain to you guys what happened. When I was 15, um, I was in the studio with a producer and he was like, hey, put your headphones on. So I put my headphones on my left ear and I heard this really loud noise, and then it was like I didn't really hear as good as I could before. So I came out the booth and I was like, something doesn't feel right. Like I can't really hear. And he was like, oh, just give it a couple of days. I was like, I hear this ringing, like it won't stop. And he was like, oh, just give it a couple of days and it'll go away. And about a week or two after that, it didn't go away in a couple of days. So me and my mom went to a hearing doctor, did a test, and they were like, okay, you got 98% hearing loss on your left side. I was like, what? I literally was devastated, especially as a singer. I'm like, how am I supposed to sing with I can only hear out one ear? So I was still in high school at the time. I went back to school and I didn't really tell anybody. I don't know if I was ashamed or if I just didn't want people to pity me, or I really just wanted to be normal, to feel normal. So I went back to school as if nothing had happened. And the only thing I would do is I would talk to people on my right side. So I would change my position so where I could hear people. And I adjusted and I practiced and I learned how to sing with just using my one side. And so nobody really knew. And I didn't speak on it unless you were extremely close to me, really. So as time went on, I couldn't afford the hearing aids at the time. They told me that I needed to get hearing aids or have the cochlear surgery, and I really didn't want to have that either. So I just adapted and got used to it. Here recently, I noticed that my right side wasn't as clear. I just felt like something wasn't right. And so I was like, let me make another appointment. So I went and the lady did the test on me. It was obvious about my left ear, but she was like, you're losing your hearing on your right side too. And I was like, what? And she was like, you've been dependent on it for so long that it's starting to go. And I think at that point, I felt I really felt like, oh my God, I'm going deaf. Like, how am I gonna sing? My main thing was how am I gonna sing? It wasn't even how am I gonna hear on a day to day? It was more so I gotta hear myself sing. So I just I had to take it in. My boyfriend was with me and she was like, I got these hearing aids. I'm gonna put them in both ears. And when you hear for the first time, I want you to hear his voice. So she put the hearing aids in and she was adjusting and trying to get it right. And then I remember her telling him to say something. I don't remember what he said, but I just bust out crying. It was like I was in another world. I haven't heard that good in over 10 years. So at this point, I was overwhelmed. I was pretty much looking at everything like I felt like I was in another world. And it's not something that I've told a lot of people. I was kind of afraid of people's reactions. And even now, some people's reactions that I'm getting, I'm like, wow, really? Which is the reason why I never said nothing before. But I just feel like, if not for myself, I should speak out, because there are a lot of people that go through this. And I just want to be able to be a voice for somebody else that may feel like they don't want to come out or they don't want to say anything, because it's not something to be ashamed of. It's actually, in my case, I'm glad that I still have my right side, because I sing and it would devastate me to not be able to hear myself, like, period. So I'm still blessed and highly favored. I still can sing. Nobody's really noticed. Y'all haven't noticed. I notice more when I try to sing with live bands, or listening to TV, have the TV up loud, radio up loud. It bothers me on a day-to-day. And I think recently, since I found out about my right side, I just been kind of like in a depression type mood, just crying off and on. And now that I've had a taste of what it feels like to have my hearing aids, I want that like more than anything right now. So my mama always told me a closed mouth don't get fed, and if you need help, then ask for help. So that's why I started a GoFundMe page to kind of help me get whatever I can to get my hearing aids. It's a one-time investment. I pay for them one time and they last a lifetime. I'm 24 and I have to wear hearing aids for the rest of my life, and I'm just gonna accept that. It's hard to accept. I won't let it defeat me. I'm not gonna stop singing. I'm not gonna give up on my dreams because of it, and I haven't. But if you guys can help, I would appreciate it. If you can't and you want to and you wish you could, that's fine too. Just send me your prayers. And I really don't have much else to say, but I do want to sing for you guys, because I feel like this song is just touching on kind of what I'm going through. At the end of the day, I will rise up, and I love Andre Day, so I'm just gonna sing a little bit of it. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' work it out and move mountains. We gon' work it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. Thank you guys. Thank you for all your support, all your love, all your prayers. It's greatly appreciated, and I love you guys.